I'm gonna have to figure something out. How do I teach my students in class how to go online when we're not in class? I'm gonna have to figure out how to use Google Classroom from the PC so I can teach them. I don't know. Because if there's a snow day, I'll be on my Mac. And I'll be on their devices, wherever they are. I've dripped all over myself here. These tomatoes are really not as good as the ones I had before. I had really tasty ones before in the big container, and this time not. Now, did I get this big container from the Zehrs, or did I get this big container from the Sobeys? That is the question. I'll have to check. Anyway. I'm gonna hazard to guess these are Sobeys. The good ones were Zehrs. Maybe. It's usually the way it is. I can get whole wheat naan, the Zehrs, but all I can get is the white. At Sobeys. Come on, somebody else come in for lunch. They show up eventually. Thing is, we all had a PD just before. So probably they're doing things that they would have done at the end of class. Only they weren't able to fit it in as nicely as when they would be in class. Any more tomatoes? So I can get them out of the way? No, okay. Cucumbers and tomatoes. I had a pretty good class this morning, teaching a difficult topic. But this time, even though they all seem to be having a hard time with it, they, for the most part, seem to get it. Present perfect. Okay, explain. We use it all the time. But when I explain it, it's hard to explain. But I think they got it. See, usually there's someone here when I come in for lunch, and she just leaves. And then people trickle in, but Nobody's trickling right now. I haven't seen Gosha today. She's the person who got her letter from the government the day after I did. Or maybe it was 2 days later. Anyway. Same situation as I am. We mailed our letters out the same day. Which means I'm late. I was late. Hopefully it gets there in time. Why should it matter? They took 3 years to notify me. 3 years. It took them to say, hey, by the way, what's going on here? Sorry, I haven't been thinking about it. So as soon as they said you should get your flu shot this year, I thought, okay, let's sign up on Shoppers to get my flu shot. But Shoppers is not yet. Nobody is offering the flu shot yet. Only at-risk people are getting it. So not until November will it be generally available. I had 15 people show up today. That was good. Because I have 20 people in class. That's pretty darn good. That will not happen this afternoon. So I watched Masked Singer last night and had popcorn. So that was good. Now tonight it's Grey's Anatomy. Should I have popcorn again? And Mr. Fisher, yeah, I figured out his name. Won again, but he's certainly not as good as Matt. He does not have the huge winnings, the huge earnings that Matt had, because he's not as good. And he also doesn't gamble as much as Matt did, because Matt had more confidence in his knowledge, so he's way smarter. This guy, he's less risk. He takes much less risk. So I think Jonathan. Anyway, I still watch it. Let's see if we have anyone showing up right now. Those sound like students. I really hope I closed my door. I do believe I did. Why are they letting students in already? It's way too early. Isn't it like 15 minutes before? So I went for a walk yesterday and I did my workout. I don't do my workout every night, but almost every night. And so far, I haven't been hurting myself, which is really good. It's not good to hurt myself, so I really don't push it. And there's one thing that I've dropped out, and then last night I put it back in, but it didn't do it like I do. I'm supposed to do 4 of each, 4 sets of each, 5 reps, 4 sets, 4 sets, 5 reps. So I only did this once. It's balancing on one foot. So I remembered it the first time, and then I got involved in watching Jeopardy and Masked Singer, so I eventually, I only remembered it once. The rest I did. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can do that in the period of a ad break. Program ends, ads start. I can do my whole set, 1 set in that, if I don't do the balancing on one leg. Thing is, sometimes I'm really good at that, and sometimes I'm not. So when I get too frustrated, I don't do something. Yeah, I'm one of those people. No, I'm not. But whatever. It just doesn't seem to improve. Maybe you don't do it enough. Well, I did it for a long time and it didn't improve. Okay. Don't bug me. Anyway, looks like no one's going to join me for lunch today.